wind so strong. Hold the line, don't get it wrong. Final straight, full on gas. Chasing glory, make it last. Strings will sing, the drums will pound. Baku's fire, speed unbound. One last lap, take the lead. MRL rise with lightning speed. Baku lights, thunder roars. Through the city, open doors. From the past to speed untold. Racing hearts, brave and bold. Final turn, the checkered flies. Memorial soars, claim the prize. Baku's crown, we race with might. Through the night, we own the fight. Baku lights, thunder roars. Through the city, open doors. From the past to speed untold. Racing hearts, brave and bold. Final turn, the checkered flies. Memorial soars, claim the prize. Baku's crown, we race with might. Through the night, we own the fight.
Yes, guys, as we are in a double header here today, this Monday, and also every Monday until season 10 is finished, with jumping right into the one-shot qualifying. We see that Tomasito went for pole position 138.562. I really hope that the stuttering is getting better. I just quickly check something here on my side. I don't know why it's so bad. Let me check. Well, more or less everything okay, but yeah, let's keep fingers crossed that the stuttering is not too heavy for the main race. We have a pole position for Tomasito, GDA P2, Froby on P3, a new driver here today joined for the Monday Racing League. Gian Bartolomeo on 4, Lucek 5, Tomasito Sumuku 6, Wolfrin 7, Spaghettis 8, Myth 9, Empera on P10. Now let's go for the main race here, 50% as always. I do again a little bit suffer with the stuff on my side. The touch portal isn't working, I don't know why. But anyway, so I need to use the mouse a little bit more. And yes, game crashed. Beautiful. So game crash from my side. Let's see what is possible to have the start on stream, hopefully. I just suffer with this game, not any other game, but yeah. As you know, it's F124. Soon we have a new game. Still restarting the game. I just received another invite from Sumuku. So game is just starting. Oh goddamn! If we have two races and these kind of problems here, it's gonna be a long, very long evening. So game is not starting. Here it should be. Oh, beautiful. So you have the sound at least. Sound is back. Now let's see if we just can hop into the lobby. I just started today 1 hour earlier the game, but it doesn't help. So keep fingers crossed that we have soon a better game.
Use a bit more apex curve turn 4. Keep your head down.
Yeah, keep your head down. Fuck off. What the fuck?
Okay, so we'll
joining the session. I'm pretty sure the drivers are already on lap 2 or something. Just joining, loading. There's such a bad graphics and loading a hell of a time. Yeah, we just arrived on time. We see on back Zamuko and GDA. Some crashes there. We haven't missed the start so far. We just missed a little bit, and we see Froby overtaken by Spaghetti and Myth already. So the two new drivers driving alongside the two Williams drivers. Lucek his second race here in the lead, and Froby his first race. Already fighting with Berra. Tomasito more or less currently leading, and we have on position 2 Gianbartolomeo. Let's go increase cockpit for the narrow stuff here in Baku, the old town of Baku. The narrow stuff from the Formula 1 calendar there at the castle section. The best strategy here is medium to hard. We have 4 medium runners, the rest is on hard tires. Tomasito already leading 1.4 seconds ahead of Gianbartolomeo, but let's see the position changes or gains or losses from the start. We have crash from GDA into turn 1, DNF so far. Zamuko lost 3 positions, Froby lost 5 positions. Then we have Myth gained 6 positions in total, better 5. Then we have Spaghetti 4 position gains, and that's more or less the grid. We are sadly just driving with 10 drivers. As you know, many people won't drive this game because it's game physics. But we will end this season 10 with double headers. So we have every Monday 2 races with 1 shot qualifying. This will result into this one, what you already see. Isn't correct. I need to correct the mouse one with my 2 mouses that we have here, and just enable the stop manually. But that was a step. for the current standings first. Also, we need to have some quality data. Often here it's easy to have a double overtake or triple overtake. For time being we have no such of action. Just unable to stop. Let's go to one of the title fighters. Let's go for it. Currently driving in position 3. You had also a broken game, right? Mine started more or less stuttery, then restarted. Same here. Yeah, let's just live with that stuff until the end of the May, then we hopefully are released from this bullshit. So driving on position 2, a hell of a gap, 2.4 seconds already between, not Yo-Yo, sorry, reading Yo-Yo. Between Tomasito and Mid gained 7 positions already. Are in lap number 4 of 26. This stuff really sucks here with this software stuff. Touchboard doesn't recognize F1. The game itself, but it's connected with OBS and so on. So yeah, at least the telemetry stuff is working and more or less the game is working. And yeah, at least Tomasito is leading the Grand Prix here. So we know the McLaren guys are going for the team constructor championship title. Going for the fastest lap gained. Yeah, 4/10 of a second in the last lap. So we have the last lap from Tomasito was a 142.3. 141.9, so that's 4/10 faster behind him. The rest is more or less, yeah, settled. We have big gaps. Let's go quickly to Vera, trying to chase down Gian Bartolomeo. After this race, I'll just quickly restart OBS. I have 2 separated streams, one for Azerbaijan, next one for Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. Let's hit into the car of Vera. Trying to chase down Gian Bartolomeo. None of these drivers are using the battery, as I can see. Everybody more or less on 30% of battery, except Vera. Now Vera is flying past Gian Bartolomeo, taking the Italian driver for the podium position. Currently Vera is driving on Q3. Let's go to the onboard front side. We do know the qualifying position doesn't matter too much if you manage to survive this track. But we still see the pole guy Tomasito leading the Grand Prix. Tomasito for standing is 13 points behind within the standings. And in the constructor standings, McLaren is leading with 17 points ahead of Red Bull. Red Bull today only with one driver, that's Nick, currently driving on position 2. The V-Carbs do have the same points as Red Bull, 136 points. That's also 17 points gap to McLaren. Also the V-Carbs are driving with just one driver, that's better. Let's go to Gian Bartolomeo. Slide from Gian Bartolomeo. Trying to keep up with Vera. It's easier said than done here on this very narrow track section. And you know, Vera won the Grand Prix twice. We had it 3 times in the Monday Racing League. Season 9, Vera the winner. Season 7, also Vera the winner. And the best season from Somuku, season 5, he won the race here in Baku a long time ago for the Swiss Portuguese driver. Currently driving at the end of the field, position 8 and 9 for the Ferrari guys. Yeah, they already pitted. We had one pit stop for Lucek, one for Froby, one for Muku and one for Spaghetti. Let's go to the new drivers who first sit into the car from Lucek. Go for the close battle, the closest battle here on track for Gian Bartolomeo behind Vera. Smith is driving as the only driver in the top 4 with the medium rubber tires. Everybody else, that means Tomasito Vera and Gian Bartolomeo, are going for the hard tires. Or went for the hard tires. Ay. That was a close one, very close one for Gian Bartolomeo to lose his front wing. Abe Nelson Welcome back to Monday evening, Monday Racing League. Here we have the 1000 in Formula 1. It's pedal to the metal, now 1 kilometer straight on. Massive speed. 307 kilometers an hour. Gian Bartolomeo. That's Baku, Azerbaijan. The first one tonight. Later on we're going to Saudi Arabia, to Jeddah. A night race. More or less the same, with close barriers. So today is the street circuit evening. We don't have much to show at the moment. Soon we have maybe a close battle for the win, or for at least P1 in the race between Tomasito and Mif. Mif already, the gap between Mif and Tomasito came down to under 1 second. It's been more or less a long time between 2 and 2.5 seconds, so we might see soon an overtake. Let's go to these guys here. 4.6 seconds. Very early upshift from Myth. It's pretty weird. Myth is wearing the medium rubber tires. He should be a little bit, at least at the moment, not faster than Tomasito. He should be, but he isn't. So Myth is having an amazing pace, like more or less on every track. After the castle section, that's this section here, the dirty air is very heavy. You see now an overtake with the help of DRS, maybe also using a little bit of battery power. That's not much left in his tank, 23% of battery power. Not going for the overtake, it's just trying to recharge the battery and go later on. 0.3 seconds now the gap. What are the Ferrari guys doing? Yeah, sadly that last on P8, so Muku and P9 Spaghetti. What about the pit stops? Only one pit stop, but 30 seconds gap. And no damage. The only driver with some damage you see here. Looks like front left wing damage. Moving coming out of the pit and just in front of Lucek. It's really not the best quality we see here. Just quickly, sorry for this one, guys, but I want to give a nice experience. So we go for high. Let's see if this is working a little bit better. Game is crashing, game is crashing. Is it crash or not? No. Yeah. Much better quality. As we had before, Xanax, we had before again a game crash. I started the game and everything was stuttering, and then, yeah, once in a while the game went it stopped and I needed to restart the whole game. But now it's more or less smooth. Sadly also Yo-Yo can't drive because of the same issue. We have the top 3 drivers need to go into the pit. Do we see soon pit stop from the leader Tomasito? Let's hit into the cockpit and see the pit entry. Wow, these drivers are driving on hard tires, so they will not hit. It's Tomasito on P1 there at P2 and Gianbartolome on 3 driving on the hard tires. It's since the beginning of the race. Now look pretty close behind Wolfring. Do we see an overtake from the Williams driver into turn 1 at the end of the long straight? Wolfring defending. Lucic stays behind for time being. Nice battles here. Let's see, can he keep up the pace through the castle section? Here I had an incident with Nexus once in a while. I think it was season 4 or 5. After this incident, Nexus has been banned from the league. He tried to kill me. Such driving style we don't want to have in the league. Still pretty close behind Lucic. Mid went for the fastest lap of 1:41.333. Again, another overtake from one of these guys, working this time out over to Lucic. Track record is 1 second faster than we saw just the fastest lap from me. Let's go to Froby, one of the new drivers. So this is his first race here in the Monday Racing League. Just been 6 times faster than his teammate in front in position 6 during the last lap. Well, it's so long race to go. And John Bartolomeo went into pit. Let's go to him. Let's see where he's coming back on track. I think just behind Myth, because it's a big distance between him and Wolfrey. So we are in lap 15 of 26, 11 laps to go on the medium rubber tires here for Gian Bartolomeo. Is he achieving another P4 or is it the podium for the Italian driver driving the Aston Martin team? Let's go to P2 to Vera. Do we see an attack, yes or no, at the end of the long straight? Both still driving on the hard tires. Now Tomasito is going into pit as well, Vera. So they will end up behind Mid on track, but with softer tires, so they should have a little bit more pace than the Italian driver currently driving on P1. That was Myth we saw in the front. It's another big gap. 2.3 seconds between Myth and Tomasito in the McLaren. We have a safety car. That's because Spaghetti is crashing. Oh, funny, also my dashboard was crashing. Not only Spaghetti, but anyway, let's go for some vital statistics here. The first Grand Prix in Azerbaijan has been 2017. Hold run 2 braking point turn 1 is 141 meters, the shortest of the whole calendar, but as you know we have the longest straight in the whole calendar here in Baku. We see Tomasito is driving straight on. Myth is coming in as well. Vera changing the tires, so they have new medium rubber tires. So we have another get back to the qualifying positions. P1 Tomasito, P2 Gian Bartolomeo. Well, Vera and Smith didn't start it on this position, so why they started Vera on P9 and Smith on P10. the only drivers. No, we also see Lucek going for a pit stop as well. So Muku went for a pit stop. And here in Baku we have the longest flat out section, that's 2010 meters, so 2 kilometers flat out. What do you think, how many gear changes the drivers are doing during one lap here in Baku? The poll is open. How many gear changes? Just need to activate something. Oh, hell. Open back us up. So we need to have yeah, we are back. I just needed to activate the stream overview. I needed to close it because of yeah, the game is crashing. I do 100%. I do see 100% CPU usage. Wow. Just close this dashboard again. So we are back without that dashboard. As well as yeah. Driving with closed eyes here in Baku. By the way, Psy Nelson, you see the time being Vera is having blue tires, so they are too cold. If they are green, then they have the optimum temperature. Nobody's driving with green. Lucek didn't change the front wing. He's still driving with the damaged front wing of 30%. And these rear tires are getting green, as you can see. The bottom left, hopefully now we have the safety car end in place. Yeah, regarding gear changes, guys, we have 78 gear changes per lap, and safety car in this lap. We stay. Let's go to Lucek to have a POV from him, from the Williams drivers. 4 cars in front. Lucek driving on P5. When is Tomasito pushing the pedal to the metal? I think he will go close to the start finish line and then push, just weaving his car to heat up the tires. We still see him, but now into turn 1. Do we see some heroics? Not for now. All good. Oh, the dashboard isn't on the correct position. it. Here you are. More or less on the card positions. Yeah, as we still have the safety car announced, some end plate of one of the drivers in front was an end plate from the V car from Bera. Yeah, the game still shows a safety car, but the safety car is not even. It's such a simple, but EA or Codemasters is able to fix. So keep fingers crossed that the new game is much better than this one. Of course, EA can do better games, surely much better games than this one here. We saw an overtake from Bera on to Gian Bartolomeo. Gonna sit with a 1:41.166 with the fastest lap. The race for the time being. Right to overtake his buddy from Italy, Gian Bartolomeo. And Gilberto still on the podium position on P3. Driver inside from Bera. 1.7 second gap between Tomasito and Bera. Very comfy. And Myth just overtaking now. Ay. Oi! That was heroic one, I would say, to keep up with Farah and keep Myth behind to go for the inside move into turn 1. Gian Bartolomeo sadly ending up in position 7. Guys, we see one of the new drivers, Lucek, for time being driving on position 4. And keeping up with the pace, and also Froby on position 5 is doing a really good job to be in front of Samuku, Gianbarto and Wolfrin. Let's go on board. Wow, we missed the overtake from Lucek on to Bera. Now Bera back on P3. Oh, yeah. Close driving. I love it to see the new guys are fighting with one of the champions of the Monday Racing League. Well, as you know, Beta is having some front wing damage, 40% front left and 50 front right. But also Lucek is suffering with front wing damage as well, Myth. Myth only a slight damage of 9% front right, so the only driver on the top 4 positions without any damage is Tomasito. You see the gap going up to 2.4 seconds between Tomasito and Myth, and a 3-second time penalty for Gian Bartolomeo for illegal corner cuts. Let's see from this POV, do we see an overtake from one or the other? Williams driver behind Beta. Lucek approaching, not even opening the rear wing. Froby as well overtaking. Why? What was that? A little misbraking from Froby. I think these guys are having much fun out here. Let's go to the broadcast view. We have 3 laps to go. We are in lap 23. Let's sit into the car from Gian Bartolomeo to see any potential overtake in front. I'm pretty sure Beta is going for an overtake. Yes, we see on in front on the left side, Beta just overtook Lucek. And Barto's space behind Froby. I like the 2 laps battle between Tomasito and Myth. If Tomasito is winning the Grand Prix, he's closing the gap to Myth a little bit. Sadly, we didn't drove last week because Myth was on vacation, or Myth hasn't been able to drive, and we had only, I think it was 7 or 8 drivers to join the race. That's why we postponed this race and doing now double headers until the end of the season. The new game is arriving. Yeah, if just think about if Myth is not driving, Tomasito is doing a win here in Azerbaijan, then that's a favor for him. He would lead the championship, driver championship. As it stands now, he's still some points behind Myth. As we didn't drove last week's race, the gap between these 2 drivers was 13 points. Let's go to Froby. Froby stays behind Lucek, just lifting a little bit. Lucek close to go straight on, but stayed on track. Yeah. Lucek and Froby. FTW, whatever it is. They're doing a pretty good job out here. Riding the curb. Oh, that's so easy. For the win. Sorry for that. Cheers. Yeah, the camera is always something like that, a little bit more ahead, and then yeah, but focus on the race. Yeah, Lucek and Frody for the win. Oh, what was that? Better into the barrier, so no points, or yeah, 100% of front wing damage. We see from the outside, we see no front wing anymore. Into the barrier for Beta, and behind him we have easy stuff. Now let's go for the final lap here. We have Tomasito and the current champion Myth from season 9 is chasing down Tomasito for a final lap overtake. Yellow flags in sector 1. Beta retired. But let's go back to full screen stuff in here. It's a little corner cut, 2 cuts for Myth, only 1 cut for Tomasito. Tomasito still leading, might be a pretty close battle to the finish line. With the help of DRS and maybe some DRS, we have 44-45% of battery in the car of Myth in the Red Bull. Also 42% of battery in the car ahead in the orange car McLaren from Tomasito. And now pedal to the metal. Do we see an overtake onto the finish line? Applying the battery now. And he's flying. No. He just lifted. We had Amphirobi's days ahead from Lucek. Wow! A podium for the first race for the new driver Frody. Lucek on P4. What a result for the new drivers here in the Monday Racing League. Wow! Easy peasy 3 and 4. You said it. And the driver of today is Smith. As you know, guys, we are going for another race. I just quickly restart OBS. We'll be right back with the introduction for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Here again, the results. Just quickly do the oopsie poopsie, the FIA stuff regarding times and so on. Just need to take a photograph of one so I do remember who won the last race. So Myth on P2 and the winner Tomasito. 0.3 seconds separate these two top drivers. Then Froby on P3. A nice first podium for the driver who joined today for his first race. Lucek on P4. Samuku 5, Gian Bartolomeo 6, 7, Wolfrin Berra 1 lap down with going into the barrier stuff on P8. Then we have Spaghetti on P9 and GDA DNF'd in a turn 1. I'll just quickly restart OBS. I will be right back, guys. Please join in again.